North and West Africa. You've heard about it, and so have we. Tunisia, Libya, Algeria, Morocco, Egypt, Syria, Guinea. That's just a few of those countries. We'll start with Egypt.
Most of Egypt is hot. It's a desert climate. It has mild winters and hot summers. More than 2/3 of Egypt is a hot desert, so less temperature there is a bummer. Egypt's water comes from Nile River. It begins in East Africa. It flows north from south. It's the longest river in the world. It flows through Sudan, starting from the mouth. The soils are rich enough for farmland, and the floods are protected by sturdy dams. The Sahara Desert is as large as the whole USA. It stretches from the Red Sea to the Atlantic Ocean, and it is still big too.
Egypt's economy is developing. Agriculture is still the largest industry. Although only a bit of Egypt is farmland. The farmland's fertile at the Nile Valley. Irrigation is used often in Egypt. With farming methods used by ancestors, most farmers grow fluffy cotton, so the main export is cotton. They grow dates and wheats and veggies and sugarcane, and the farmland helps it not go rotten. And there's lots of oil. It is one of Egypt's most major exports. And tourism's a growing industry, so Egypt's industry is all of the sort. Egypt's history is long and fascinating. One of the most advanced civilizations. They used hieroglyphics and built monuments and was ruled by multiple. Now there's Nigeria. The coast has lots of rivers, swamps, and creeks. The coast is tropical, rainforests. The climate's tropical, it can rain every week. There's lots of mining and farming. It's also one of the major oiling producers. Nigeria was once controlled by Britain for gold mining and slaves. It resulted in a civil war.
Go.
And now we have Sahel, a growing desert, former grassland. Very little rainfall, so only certain plants can grow. Humans still farm this dry desert bed, but plants can usually not grow back because animals can overgraze. Droughts are common, so there are many deaths. Countries near the Sahel are big, but the populations are small and tiny. So don't dry up and take a water swig. But land still can be used for agriculture, but it is really hard to keep cool. The Sahel was formerly a trade area, although it was under French rule.
Next we have Libya. It's 1/5 the size of the USA. It used to be poor until oil was found. And the economy's unstable to this day. It lacks enough water for everyone. The country's mostly shattered due to war. It's mostly desert, and in '69, Muammar al-Gaddafi took over, and he ruled Libya until he was killed in war, and the war that killed him was over. Tunisia's next. It's the size of Missouri. And the desert takes up half of the space. It used to be controlled by France, and it used to be Carthage. Tunisia is a pretty hot place. The economy of Tunisia consists of several industries. There's mining, oil, and agriculture, so there's several sources of money. Then
And then there's Algeria on the Mediterranean coast. It's the most plains and mountains and deserts. And then there are other things Algeria can boast. It has Atlas and Hagar mountains, and between the two there's a huge area of sand. The economy has mining, oil, and agriculture, so it's similar to Tunisia's. And the Caspans, which are oil stomping areas, are filled with mosques and bazaars. Morocco's land is similar to Algeria's, and it claims that the Western Sahara, France and Spain, used to control it now, but Morocco's now in a new era.
That's true.
The economy of and sugar beets, citrus fruits, potatoes, and olives, and it grows a ton of wheat. There's mining for phosphate, oil, iron, and lead, fishing's major, and tourism too. So it's a ton of info for your head. Let's watch it. Hey, it was one shot. It was good. Watch it.
Watch it.
North and West
Africa. You've heard about it, and so have we. Tunisia, Libya, and Algeria, Morocco, Egypt, Syria, and Guinea. That's just a few of those countries. We'll start with Egypt.